Good morning. It's Wednesday, someday. Um, Wednesday, August the 24th. Um, Yay! It's a new week. It's the middle of a new week. It's an old week. We're gonna do crown chakras today. This is the last chakra that we're gonna talk about, and then we're on to something else. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next. Some of you may have caught that I put a video up late last night. That was the one band that I play in here in town, here in Partyville. It's called the Dual County Community Band. It's a pretty cool little band. I'm the clarinet player in that particular piece. I was pretty excited about that. Most of my friends had to hear about it incessantly, ad nauseum. Anyway, so we're going to do chakras today. Crown chakra is this one right here. It's like right here. And this is either purple or white. It's located at the top of the head. This deals with your connection with spirituality, your connection with higher self and higher power, and how you connect to the general universe. You can use lavender or rosewood as your essential oils or as your herbs, and crystals that you can use with that. The most typical one is amethyst. So you can see this is kind of a nice little amethyst point. Okay. The other typical one that people use is clear quartz, usually as a point, not so much as a polished or as a rough, but usually one with a point. You can also use iolite, which is like a purpley grayish blue. It's going to be really hard to see in this video. You can kind of catch it. You can kind of see through it. It's really pretty when you can get this in gem form and get it polished and faceted. But all three of those will help with working with the crown chakra. Hours. I'm up to 148. Woo, 2 more and I've only got 100 left. So I'm up to 148. I'm doing some theater work right now. My bands finished last night, so I'll be slowing down with bands. I'll be down to just 2 hours a week with that. And charity this week. So I'm going local this week. I know I go local quite a bit, but I'm going local, and I'm going local with a charity that's kind of close to my, I don't know if I want to say my heart so much as my mouth. So I like coffee shops. Most people like coffee shops, and I like coffee shops because when I go to Madison to teach my students, there's frequently times when I have large blocks of time, an hour, sometimes as much as 2 or 3 hours, where I don't have anybody to teach, and I don't want to spend a whole ton of money. So what I'll usually do is I'll take some quilting or some crocheting or something. I'll go hole up at a coffee shop, get myself a large coffee, and hang out in a corner somewhere and put my headphones on. So I like coffee shops. And one of the coffee shops that I at times, I kind of go in spurts at different shops. So right now I've got a different one I go to. But one that I used to go to an awful lot, and will go to again when they reopen, is called Mother Fools. And Mother Fools is a really neat little coffee shop in that it's got a little tiny stage that they can put like little trios and stuff on. So every now and then they have musicians in there. They always have local artists hanging their art on the walls. Their baristas are all very alternative looking, which I really dig. I don't really care for their music selection, but I'm kind of a curmudgeon about that anyway. Anyway, a couple of nights ago, there was an accident way in the early hours of the morning, and 2 cars ran into each other on the intersection where Mother Fools is located, and one of them got shoved all the way. It was like either a minivan or an SUV, but it was a large vehicle. Got shoved all the way into the coffee shop, like past the doors, everything. If the doors were still there, you could have closed them and never seen the vehicle. So, as you can imagine, as a small coffee shop, kind of on the east side of town, which is kind of the alternative side of town, these guys need a little bit of help until their insurance kicks in, because, yes, insurance pays for things, but insurance can be kind of dicey sometimes as to how much it'll pay, how quickly they'll start to pay out. And until then, you have employees that are now out of work that, rely on this income. You're not bringing in any business at all, because you got to figure if a car pulls into the whole first half of your business, I don't think the state health department's going to let you make coffee there for a while. So these guys, they're kind of up a creek, and so they're running a GoFundMe, and they've already exceeded their goal, which is great. But having I know from some personal past experiences that even though you have a set goal for how much you think it's going to cost to take care of things, there's always little things popping up. So I wanted to send a little extra help out their way too, so that you guys could maybe check them out, maybe send them $5 if you have it. If you don't, that's fine. But, maybe even follow their story, and if when they reopen, which I think they hope to, go get a cup of coffee from them. Tell them how nice the place looks, because I'm sure it's going to look beautiful when they reopen. So anyway, you'll find them at www.gofundme.com/motherfools. That's just like mother, like mama, and fools like you idiot. So, yeah, that works, right? So, okay, so Crown Chakra, 148 hours. GoFundMe at Mother Fools. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. It's been kind of quiet. I'm still getting stuff put away from the sidewalk sales. Not being open 2 days last week and having a whole ton of people coming through my door on Saturday kind of slowed the process down a little bit. So Matt and I are going to work on that a little bit today. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, have a good weekend, stay safe, and I will see you next week. Bye.